Dear Heavenly Father, I'd like to thank you for today. Lord, I'd like to thank you for the family and the friendship that you have gave me and the relationships that I have with these people. I ask that you continue to be in their lives and shine a light so that they can follow. Lord, I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. I want to pray for our country as well as all the others. And I just pray that everyone stays safe and no one gets hurt. Jesus, thank you for forgiving us for all of our sins. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
What is up, guys? And welcome back to the Skeptics Podcast. We skipped a week.
We did skip a week.
We did skip a week.
That's on me. I'll take the blame.
John Boy was out traveling the world.
The
brother.
world.
That's it.
Hey, real quick question.
Yeah.
And then you can jump in as normal.
Yeah.
Actually, go ahead and jump in as normal, and then I'll do it.
Skeptics episode number 50. Hope everybody else out
49.
there is doing Shout out to Mel, audio first.
Audio first. Episode 49.
Episode 49. We discussed this multiple times before we got to this point. Hope everybody out there is doing great, having a good time, staying cool.
Yes.
It's hot as crap in Arkansas once again.
Yes, it is.
My name is Dylan Hurley, and this is John Boy, and we start out every podcast asking John Boy how he's doing. Take it away.
I'm doing pretty good. Coming off of a vacation. I'm tan. A little bit peely still. Feeling good, though. The vibes are good. The energy's good.
Ready to rock.
I will say this, little tidbit for the people. I was able to really find some time to do a couple things I really wanted to do. Like I've been wanting to do some, you can call it journaling, I guess.
Okay.
Do some writing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually need to bring that and show it to you. It's very small, just a quick couple little pages. All I had was a small notepad.
In 20 years, you can write a book and become a millionaire.
Yeah. Be a gay book.
Yep.
Lame. But that was cool. But I also found myself maybe a little bit closer to the Lord.
Cool.
That was really cool. I got to bad note though, something I did do bad. The voodoo was after me, so we had to go down to New Orleans. That's where I took out from. And
the voodoo's strong down there.
And the first time in like 500 something days, I don't remember the exacts, I missed my daily Bible reading and my Chinese lessons.
Dang.
Yeah. So I ain't got back on the Chinese because once I broke my streak and I lost my streak, I was like, man, I'm on vacation. I ain't gonna stress about it. But now,
See any Chinese people there?
I've been yes. But
really?
Yeah.
Did you talk to them?
Like workers
in China?
in China.
In Chinese?
Oh no.
Oh.
That's because you got to be careful.
You don't speak Japanese?
I don't know if they were 100% Chinese. They could have been.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, it's like Bobby Lee says,
Filipino.
if you come up and you just start speaking an Asian language,
Yeah.
it's like so disrespectful if they're not that type of Asian.
Interesting.
So you don't like just because I know some Chinese doesn't mean you're gonna risk it. Because what if they're Korean?
Well, see, what is Andrew on Bobby's thing? Oh, Bobby.
No, that's Theo.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Theo.
and he's like,
Bobby.
pretend you're my dad. Bobby.
yeah.
But no, I'm doing pretty good. I only missed that one day. Got back to my reading habits though, so I'm back to reading. Things are going good in that department. But my question was, is it disrespectful or like bad? Because I've wanted to do it a couple times, and I'll just say it live. I don't care.
Okay.
But when you're saying the prayer, I want to do like a little call out, like the Migos do in their rap music.
Yeah, like an ad lib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were praying, and you said something about like shining
light
on us or whatever.
Yeah.
Shine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I understand.
Is that disrespectful?
I don't think so, dude.
I might do it next
Praising
episode.
the Lord.
Yo.
I mean, it's just like mid-song at like a Baptist church, and they're singing. Everybody's like, "Amen."
Oh,
like mid-song.
that's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm all about the ad libs mid-prayer.
I thought I might want to give it a try someday.
You do it in church, and like everybody's kind of get into it, and you got that one guy in the back that's like. You start throwing a little rap in there.
A little beat going.
Yeah. You go right from prayer to worship in one thing. All right. So,
yes.
I have been doing some listening,
Okay.
some reading lately.
Come on.
And I don't like reading, but been trying to read a little bit more.
Yeah.
Also, this is a really, really funny tidbit here. So I have my Bible always in my company car now, and I put it right between the seat and the center console.
Yes.
And the amount of times Jesus has literally saved my phone from falling into the abyss is crazy amounts of time.
Yeah.
So now every time he does it, I'm kind of like, because I'm like, that Bible just saved my phone from hitting the ground.
Right.
Versus multiple different things, McDonald's French fries.
Yep.
I mean, it's really just been saving it. So anybody out there, if you got a spare Bible, put it down there. You'll always keep Jesus in your rig with you, and he will save you from the stuff falling in the dark abyss.
Yes.
But going back to the reading and the listening and all that other stuff, I have been getting some quotes
All right.
that I want to get your opinion on.
Oh, this is going to be juicy.
Yeah, dude. Some of them is wild.
Oh, no.
I just want to get,
This is
like,
gonna
I got
be
a couple Kanye West ones in here.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, just kidding.
classic.
Nick Fuentes got some really tasteful ones in here.
Yes,
I'm just
yeah.
completely kidding. The first one
Okay.
I thought was interesting.
Real quick. Are you going to read the quote and then ask me what I think and then tell me who it's by? Or are you just going to read it, say who it's by, or what? How you
I
gonna
was
do it?
just going to read them.
All right, come on.
Yeah, I was just going to read
I
them.
just want to know.
If I have their name on here, I'll shout them out.
All right.
But this first one was a little bit of one guy and a little bit of me. I changed it up a
Oh.
little bit, kind of a little bit of New Testament on them.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
So I'm not going to tell you the original one because the original one will kind of ruin it.
Okay.
But I'll give you the context of where this statement was thought about.
Okay.
In the context of a person's career
Mhm.
throughout their life
Mm-hmm.
and what it means to have a career and what drives us to continue that career.
Okay.
And it kind of binds them both, and it's really, really interesting. In this statement, it refers the career as the game.
Okay.
You've heard like Andrew
Oh, yeah.
Tate say
Playing the
part
game.
of the Matrix,
Yeah.
in the game, all this other stuff. And it says, you first play the game to be free of it. It's only the second time when you realize how much fun you were having.
Mm.
Meaning, when you get a career, your first objective is to work so hard in that career that you don't have to do it anymore.
Right.
And then after that,
Yeah.
after you've won at that game, you going back into the second time only means that you're going into it because you had fun the first time.
Mm.
And you're just now realizing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that one saying that's like, I wish I knew when we were in the good old times before I say back in the good old times.
Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on that one?
That one's pretty good. I actually think about that kind of stuff sometimes because I've contemplated with my own, like as I've progressed as far as like the game goes, there's days where the stress and the weight of the decisions and stuff that I get to make are real heavy, right? And so, and I have some heavy days just with where I'm at in the game currently. And you think, I try to be reflective like this and think to myself, what would I do if I wasn't doing this?
Mm-hmm.
What would I do? And would I be able to enjoy it? And I've thought about it before and just was like, no, because it's like there is something rewarding and something fun about what I'm doing, or else I wouldn't still be here. Like, there's some level of joy to it. Even if I don't see it or feel it right now, there's some there. Some kind of payoff that in my mind somewhere. And maybe it's down the road is what I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to myself, down the road, oh, this is going to pay off big. You know?
What does that payoff mean?
What do you mean exactly?
Like how do you know?
Yeah.
You said you think down the line that payoff is going to be big.
Yeah.
What is that payoff?
What's that?
Is this a money figure? Is this a status figure? Is this a? And you don't have to go into like specifics of the actual career that you're in if you don't want to.
I think as far as any game would go for me, any kind of career, any kind of goal, right, of something that I'm doing where I'm trying to achieve something, because that is what that's what it's saying, right? You have a
it's like
you have a goal, and so with that, what I'm saying is,
not that you. Well, yes.
Well, what was the beginning part of the quote before the second half? Read it again, please. What was the first part?
You first play the game to be free of it.
So you first play the game to be free of it, right? So, let's think of it like this: you play the game so that you can retire, so that you don't have to be a part of the game no more. Right? That's your goal, to retire.
Yes.
So you have a goal. Well, for me, I've always had a lot of people who tell me that I would be great, or I would do big things, or, here's a real one. I've actually had people say this, that they think that I would be the first wealthiest person in the family.
Right on.
And so, recently, talking to some people, I made the decision it would be really cool to be the first millionaire in my family. To be, that I know of. I don't know of anybody else that's made that kind of goal. And I don't mean on one paycheck. I just mean $1 million cash.
Yeah.
Right. At some point.
$1 million cash is a lot different than $1 million net worth, too.
That is big.
Yes.
Well, cash, it'll be in a form of I'll have to do some investing in some stuff, but I've got to.
Are you counting your home in that?
No.
Okay.
It's 100% like me moving money to grow it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And so that's part of the game, and that's what I want to see down the road. I want to be able to sit back, like I always say, on my porch in one of my chairs, and be like, "Damn, dude, I got that done. I got it done." And the status is there as well, but I've lost sight of what kind of status I'm after. I don't know what that looks like, because just because you get high status at a place of business doesn't even really equate to much sometimes. Like, congratulations, you're the VP, right. Nobody cares. Right? Versus if somebody, if my neighborhood, everybody in town, or the majority of people know me and they say, man, that guy really works hard in his community and he's given a lot to the community. And that's where my status comes from.
Right.
People know me for giving back, something like that. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what kind of status I need to set as my end goal, because it's changed.
Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Just like you saying earlier.
Yeah. So...
What was say the thing that you said earlier about the bed, waking up in the bed in the morning?
Oh, did I say something about waking up in bed? You talking about when I said sitting in the chair?
Oh, maybe.
I said when I'm sitting on my porch and
no.
Waking
before the podcast.
Oh, before the pod.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me
the
take me
discussion
back.
that we had behind. You were watching another podcast, and a guy said something that resonated with you about Jesus.
Oh.
You were trying to...
I don't remember the waking up in the bed part, but I remember, you talking about what he said about Jesus, that
wake up every morning.
Oh,
and
I got it.
Yeah.
He said that he prays every morning. He wakes up every morning and prays to be more like Jesus at all cost.
That's the status that I think people need to go to.
And you have to understand that that's not that road here isn't a golden road.
No, not at all.
It's going to be sharp and jagged and rough.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But when you die, let's just be real. When you die, that's when it pays great dividends.
Right. I remember when I was playing basketball in school.
Yeah.
And at one time everybody was getting awards.
Yeah.
I think I was a senior. And I got an award in basketball for the best team player. And at the time, I was like, this is the gayest award that you could possibly get.
Yeah.
I was not that good of a shooter.
Yeah.
I was kind of quick, but none of that stuff. But now I look back and I'm like, that award has got me to where I'm at right now. Because it didn't matter if I was a good three-point shooter. But I was really good at working with a team. So that's such an interesting going back and looking at that.
Yeah.
To me being like, dude, this sucks. I was like, this is so lame.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, that right there meant a lot. So down the line, if I ever have a Chitlin and he gets something like that, I do think that's something that needs to be like kind of praised a little bit. You'd be like, dude, that means everybody on that team likes you.
All right, that gives me two things to say real quick. And it actually backs up something you told me recently, and we talked about just one-on-one. First thing, regarding the quote, and then I'll tell you the second thing. We'll get back to it. And so the first thing about the quote is think about that. Think about life in general and being a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
All right? First time playing the game, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He puts you in. Here we are. We're playing the game.
Right.
And it's not until the second time. It's not till you get up there. And depending on how you played the game, do you realize that you either, you did good, you enjoyed that first go around here, or maybe you enjoyed it, maybe a little too much, not in the right way.
Not the right way.
So there's, that plays a factor.
That plays, yeah, for sure.
But then the other one is, I was in middle school. I remember this, and we had an award ceremony. And I remember they was calling all these people up for awards, and I didn't think I was going to get Jack Diddley, which is ironic. That's how I traditionally am. But they got down to the last two big awards. First year they said they'd ever given them out, if I recall correctly. My memory is pretty sharp. But they called Tyler Vernon up there, and she got one for like the most academic, like the most school achievements done this year.
Yeah.
And I was like, nobody's surprised.
Right.
You're a scholar or like a school beast.
Right.
When it comes to schoolwork. And they had another one, and they called me, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I getting?
Yep.
I'm like, this is
number one cult leader.
But my trophy was for best all around.
There you go.
Out of the entire grade.
Nice.
And so they describe, because you're probably wondering, what the hell are they giving a kid best all around? What does that mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean like I was the best at sports and school and this. It means that I was like, they went around and asked teachers and other people and like students, and I seemed to be the most liked, most likable.
Yeah.
And everybody got along with me. Nobody had anything bad to say.
Yeah.
It was all good.
Well, it goes like now. No, I know the friend group, definitely. They're like, nobody dislikes John.
So see, that's an interesting thing.
That's it.
I sit in a weird spot because I don't ask for that, and I don't necessarily try to do that, but I do at the same time. Like, I don't wake up and go, I want everybody to like me. I wake up and I think, how can I be the best friend for you? And then I say the same thing for Cammie. And then I say the same thing for et cetera, et cetera. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm looking off because I'm always trying to go back to, are we thinking like Christ-like? And do you think that's something he thought? I wish everybody liked me.
I don't say that. I don't say I wish everybody liked me. I don't think he did either.
But to a certain, that's why I was wondering. I don't know if that was something that he tried for either.
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
No, I think it was. He probably was more of like a. Well, just think about his acts and the way he acted, the way he worked.
Mm-hmm.
He showed love to everybody and compassion.
Right.
And he was about trying to bring people together. And so...
Right, but was it... Well, obviously we know it's unconditional.
Yeah.
But it was like... Was his mindset during that just... I'm just going to be nice to these people? Or...
I think it's like... Well, like, yes, that, but also like... You need to do acts of like selfless service. Like he went and helped people, and they were like...
Right,
and they did stuff, but he did that because that's the right thing to do.
Right.
Not because Jesus wanted to, not because he wanted to make his disciples do it.
Right.
He was trying to teach them, trying to teach me and you that that's the right thing to do to help other people.
Right. But like, what if it's...
And so if the best thing I can do for Dylan today is stay away, if that's helping you because you need time for yourself or for your family or whatever, then... There you go.
Good point. Good point.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much The Chosen lines up with how he has, but there's parts in it where he's like, he needs a moment. So.
And he probably did need moments. We all do.
Yeah.
I had
no. I mean Jesus giving moments to other people.
Oh.
Yeah. Where he was like, I don't need to step in here right now.
Oh, yeah. I do that too.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I have those moments.
But was there ever a moment that he's sitting there like, I hope that person likes me?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so?
No. That'd be being a people pleaser, and I don't think he had anything to prove but what God had intended for him. Which is that he's...
See, I've always considered myself a people pleaser, but I don't do it because it's something...
Which he's the Son of God. So.
I don't do it to prove nothing.
I'm a bit of a people pleaser, but it's because I care so much.
We're right. So does that make... Obviously, Christ cared.
Well, I don't know. Some people say it's bad. Some people would say what I do is good. Most people say it's bad because they think that I don't take care of myself well enough.
Right.
But I don't care. So.
But you should, though.
It doesn't matter, though.
I think it does.
At the end of the day.
I think it literally says that in the Bible.
At the end of the day, if I go to bed and my actions shorten my life by a year, but they bettered everybody else's, that's okay.
Well, I'm not saying...
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not saying at the risk of making anybody's worse, though.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to make anybody's worse either, but if I'm trying to help make somebody's day better...
Right. I got that part, but if somebody...
At the detriment...
But if somebody doesn't care, then you...
Well, that's fine then. Who cares?
Jesus cares about you not being happy.
But what if I'm happy because you're happy?
But we've discussed this before. There's multiple times where you don't know if you are.
Yeah,
just like I don't know if I am sometimes, and nobody else knows.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I do think you have to take care of yourself, because a strong John can take care of other people way better than a weak John can.
Let me ask you this, and then we get back to your quotes. But if I feel better, knowing that I help take care of somebody else, but I go to sleep and I don't know, or at the end of the night, I don't know how I feel, whether I feel good or bad, but I can reflect and feel good that I helped somebody.
I would still say there's obviously that's good in Jesus' eyes, but there's going to be a detriment to your life, is what I'm saying, which therefore could have benefited to somebody else down the line.
But yeah, I could go down a rabbit hole on this one. I could make a whole argument.
Well, so can I.
Because Jesus detriment his whole life.
Well, Jesus gave his whole life for us.
I know. And guess what? We use him to try to preach.
But you're not
to
Jesus,
get more people to him. I'm not.
No. I'm still saying
I'm not even close. But if I want to be like him, okay, and through my good deeds.
But what if
you do good deeds?
But what if you can't do those good deeds because you're putting yourself too much at a risk?
But what if I've already done them, and you're doing them because I did them?
That's
to
fine.
You?
That's a whole different.
Then it passes on. I
Yes.
started the chain.
But what about the ones you could not, because you're tearing yourself down so much?
What about the ones he can't reach?
What if it's a detriment to the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Because you are running yourself in the ground. Like I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but let's use it like work.
Yeah.
Those 2 hours that you're staying after work and working,
Yeah.
those 2 hours could be somewhere else that might be making your life better, which will therefore make your work life better.
Yeah, I've considered that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is that.
But at the end of the day,
you're going to sit here and you're going to be sad
at the end of the day,
because you already had to put.
I'm
the
about
work
to
in.
I'm about to give you the dark outlook that I normally give. You live and then you die.
For sure.
And there's this in between part, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
spend 99% of your life on the journeys, and what kind of journey is it if you're just not going to enjoy it?
that was a good way to sneak that in.
Naval. I can't.
That was a great way to keep this conversation going.
I'm telling you.
No, like literally, good job. That was awesome.
I'm with you.
I was impressed. But if I'm enjoying it because you're enjoying it,
but at a certain point, there may not be a time where you can help anybody, and you have to sit in your own thoughts.
yeah,
And you need to figure out a way to sit back and be like, my name's John, and I'm awesome, and I'm going to have a good time while I'm here because Jesus gave me this life to enjoy.
but at the same time,
Like Jesus gave you this life to enjoy it and to bring people closer to Him through enjoyment.
wow.
Nobody's going through. You're not bringing anybody to Christ going through detriment. Like you imagine going up to somebody and being like, brother, I think you should get into this Jesus Christ kind of deal. It's like, He's really helped my life a lot. And you're just like slumped over. You look like you're 80, but you're 35. And you're just like, nobody's going to look at that guy and be like, that guy's got Christ in him.
I got the opposite problem. I look 18, sound like I'm 45.
Very true, very true. I don't know
Good.
if 45 is
I
that
don't know.
long.
People say I sound old, but
All right,
I don't know. On the enjoyment,
give your dark outlook on that one.
so read it again so I can give y'all a bleak outlook.
you spend 99% of your life on the journey.
Yeah.
So what kind of journey is it if you're not going to enjoy it?
What kind of journey
Why
is it?
go on a journey
Yes.
that you're truly not going to enjoy?
See what happens. For the adventure, for the curiosity.
Yeah, because you seek the enjoyment of the adventure.
But that's just like if you asked my brother, because he was on vacation with me,
Okay.
he would probably say that I was a stiff and didn't have enough fun.
Bricked up. That's what I said at the start of this podcast.
And he would probably say that I didn't loosen up near enough.
What I'm saying, like we promote high testosterone males here.
So, but to that same thing, like I still had a good time.
Right.
And I still enjoyed it.
But you're able to tell me right now you had a good time.
Yeah, but I can also tell you that I had moments where I sat there and thought about ways it could be better.
Well, of course. But at least you're seeking some sort of enjoyment. You want that enjoyment to happen versus just being like, this is it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've even found ways in my life to solidify my enjoyment.
Well, good.
But they're kind of selfish and a little bit. What's the word we use besides manipulative?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we used it the other day. Either way.
Manipulative.
But I found, instead of manipulating somebody, you're...
I know the other joke I say. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
The manipulator and the...
Oh, no, not
That's
that
not the one
one
you're talking
Not
about?
that one.
Okay. I don't.
Well,
I don't
either way,
remember then.
I've found some different ways of things that I'm happier.
Well, good.
But they're not always a guarantee. And so...
No, of course not. Of course not.
Well, I just mean like I'm not always able to do those things, or
Of
I'm not
course.
always able to make certain things happen. But there's a few that I have been able to.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask myself, well, is that greedy of me to try to find a way to guarantee myself that enjoyment
Mm-hmm.
in life?
Mm-hmm.
Is that greedy?
I don't think so. You're not doing anything else that is bringing down the life of anybody else.
And I'll tell you this.
Because you know what your friends and family want to see, John Boy?
What they
about to
want?
get deep. They want to see a nice and happy John Boy. They don't want to see a low John Boy. Nobody wants to see that. We want to see nice and happy John Boys. And you want to see the same thing from us. It's why we all like hanging out with each other. Because we're all trying our hardest to live a good, happy life. And we all have recognized at this point one of the ways that you achieve that is getting to hang out with each other. Now, if you had one person, we spoke about a person not too long ago, maybe coming into the friend group, or hypothetically bringing them into the friend group.
Yeah.
If they weren't, two different things happen.
Yeah.
You're going to let this one person come in that's going to infect the whole thing and it's going to bring the whole thing down and you end up kicking them out. Or that one person comes in and sees the let's say faith of the group, that they're like, that's what I want to be a part of. And besides friends, you have to find that for everything. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm selfish. I am.
Yeah.
I would rather go hang out with my wife a lot of the time than go to work. And I enjoy work.
Yeah.
I really do. But it is. And that's it. And if there was a train coming to run over my wife, and we already talked about this with the dads or whatever, and like some other people, obviously I'm picking the person that I know and I love. So I think there is a level of selfishness that needs to be there. You just have to remember the whole reason you can do any of this is because him.
True, but
it's selfish, John, for me, you, Boss, and Brandon to go shoot guns on Sundays because I'm sure there's somebody out there that wants us doing something. Down the line, if somebody breaks in your house and you shoot them, they're going to sit back and be like, them Sundays John went to the range, they might have paid off.
I don't know if that's selfish necessarily, but
some people would call it.
But like,
I'm trying to get better.
One of the things that I did that I consider to be selfish also helped me to grow, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I chose to make that a priority and to put other things on the back burner that I would have traditionally prioritized. But this took more or a higher level on that scale because I'm happier because of it. So that's a big deal, as well as there was some risk involved, some stuff I was afraid of, but it still guaranteed me being happy. So I got over being afraid and got past the risk because it makes me happy.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome.
I'm willing to, take whatever that comes with.
Then you're good, brother. Then you're trying to enjoy the journey.
Trying to.
So
sometimes it's hard.
Of course it's hard. This is the next one. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Probably won't hang on this one long, but it's one of my favorite guys in the world, Jonathan Rumi, the guy that plays Jesus in The Chosen. And they were talking about, him and Tucker were talking about life and him going through it and him getting tasked to play this role.
Yeah.
And he said, with his belief in Christ, whatever is meant for me will be mine regardless. Whatever's meant for you will be yours regardless. Because there's one guy that makes the plan. We just have to try to listen to him so he can guide us on the plan.
That's similar to what Chad Wright was talking about. I was listening to him earlier. Something else he had said is he said, think about this for a second. If the man who doesn't make mistakes, okay, God himself, he understands, he makes things perfect, and he has a perfect plan, right? Why would he send his son to die for all of our sins if he didn't already know that all we have to do is find the path that he has laid out for us. Why would he just be like, all right, here you go, willy-nilly. Who cares? Good luck. Why would he do that? If he knows everything and he wants to see you, right? And there is a perfect plan, right? You just got to be able to find it. Mm-hmm. It's there. Mm-hmm. Waiting.
Yeah.
He wants to meet you.
Yeah,
he wants to have a relationship with you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you just got to find that path. It was always there.
Yeah.
You just got to find it.
And the path's a lot simpler, I think, than what people put it out to be.
Well, and I think everybody's got maybe a little bit different one.
I think people think the path is like it's going to literally point an arrow to like your favorite job, the woman you need to be with.
No.
And the path is Jesus. Like that's the path.
Yeah, that was Chad's point too.
Yeah.
He was like, it's like only through Jesus Christ.
Yes.
He's like, that is your path.
Yes.
He was like, why would he do all that if that wasn't going to be your guarantee?
Right.
Okay.
Because we all have free will.
Yeah.
Like people's got to still understand that.
Yeah.
You get the right to make whatever decisions you want to make.
Right.
But if you want to follow the life that will prosper you here and the end, there's only one way to do that.
That's it.
So, pretty short one was pretty good. This one right here just kind of goes right back to this one. I can't remember who wrote this one because I just got it wrote down on here.
All right.
Don't let the quest for more distract you from the beauty of enough. Dang.
I'll
be spitting right now.
I love that one.
Yeah, dude.
Let me tell you why exactly. I have been.
Who wrote that?
Who?
Adolf Hitler. just messing with you.
I was waiting on you to come in with that to prank me. Oh my gosh! Because you did get me that one day. There was a quote that was really by him.
Wait, let me be sure to copy this real quick. Continue what you were going to say.
But with that one, I have been trying to teach some people that, and they have not yet seen it. A lot of different people. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like I've already been lucky enough to have realized some of that. Just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you.
You know, I still lose my way sometimes, and I need to be course corrected. Mm-hmm. But it's not all about this or that or
right.
You know, so like, how do I put it? It's not about who has the biggest house, the fastest car, the most money, what's enough? Right?
True.
You ever heard that thing where somebody the guy's asking somebody and they're trying to get a bigger house and they're trying to make more money and they're trying to get more cars and they're trying to have more women because they think that it makes them worth more.
Yes.
And then the guy just tells him, but you are enough.
Yeah.
And the guy was like,
shoot.
And it just hit him.
Right.
So I don't know.
It was not Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not.
But with all that, it's like with trying to find what's enough. Man, it's hard. That's a hard road to find.
Yeah, and another one I heard from that same naval guy, he said something along the lines, I'll butcher it, was the older I get, the more I realize I have enough. Mm. And the things that really did distract me. It's like when I was younger, I wanted a $1.2 million house that's 5,000 square foot. And now that I'm in a 2,000 square foot house, I'm like, dude, this is enough. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody can get to that point one day. But then it's like, then you're growing up and you're like, and this ain't nothing on you, but it's like, man, I might want a boat. And I'm like, I don't need a boat. And then it's like, just all other kind of things.
Yeah.
And I'm sure other stuff will slowly fade into existence too. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people are scared of that. Like, I remember being terrified, like, coming out of high school, that's like I'm about to lose my high school buddies. And it's like, and I lost a lot of them. Well, I still know them, but I don't hang out with them all the time. But, like, the ones I hang out with now, I'd go to war for everybody that I hung out for now. So, the older you get, you figure out that stuff is... That's enough.
What's funny about you saying that is I had the opposite mindset. Everybody told me that you lose all your friends.
That's why this podcast is so good.
And I said, okay. Like, I was willing to accept that.
Oh, dude, I was terrified.
But I don't know. I'd lost a lot of people up to that point. Right. So I'd come to terms with losing people. It was just part of it for me.
Right.
Now, here recently, I've been wrestling with that one again for the first time in a very long time. But things are pretty good.
Right.
I potentially had an opportunity, but then squandered it. So now I got to figure that out. What I'm going to do.
Potentially had an opportunity to
hang out with somebody that I need to hang out with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but
right on.
I'm busy sometimes, so
it happens.
I told them, "Is there any other day this week we could?" And they didn't name a day, so we'll see.
You'll figure it out.
Only time will tell.
I got you. All right, next one. These are all almost like somewhat connected. I'm realizing this. I've saved all these for a long time now.
Come on.
Being on a bad path isn't the worst thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing in the world is being on a good path that's not yours.
So you told me this one before, and I don't 100% understand maybe what how you perceive that. So give me your thought real quick so I can give you mine.
I perceive this with the exact same question that I asked you earlier from that same podcast. If your salary got doubled
mm-hmm.
and you still had the same problems you had now, does it really change anything?
No.
Exactly. You might been on a good path because your salary got doubled.
Yeah.
But it's not yours because you still have the same problems.
True.
So
okay, I guess in that aspect, what do I think about that? That's a good one. Because
like I don't think you're at I don't think you're at this part now.
Yeah.
But imagine if you were so into it.
Yeah.
That you're staying 5 hours after work every day and you're working hard. You don't even have time to even get in the dating pool. And that's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other conversation.
And it's like, you might be 35 and rich, but you might not had no time to get with no women.
Possibly.
It's because you had a good path financially, but look at all this other stuff you've left on the back burner. Because you didn't get a... It's like one of the greatest videos I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah.
Such a good video. And I wish more people would show it places. But it was a kid that was the valedictorian in his school. I mean, that's the top, ain't it?
Yeah.
And he goes up to give a speech. And he literally says in front of the entire school, this right here was not worth it. Says that in front of the entire school after he's worked his whole life to get to that position. He said, it felt cool for 5 minutes. And I went back and I looked at my whole high school career and realized I have no friends because I never went to hang out with anybody. I stayed home and I studied and all this. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't know any of the other girls' names. I didn't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
So much of his life was consumed with trying to be the best at this one thing that he left all this other stuff back here that he potentially may never get another chance at.
Mm-hmm.
And that one got to me because I was able to sit back and be like, I'm not a valedictorian, but I liked school because I had buddies all the way in school.
Right, right.
And a lot of people don't get that because they want to push you to be the absolute best at this stuff. And if you want to be, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I think this kid did want to be, but I also think at some point they gave this kid a false mindset that this is going to make your life incredible. It might have made you have a good life because he's probably got some job now making $1 million or something like that. And I hope the dude was able to find a family. But his family might have been in that high school, and he just never even looked because he's so put into that. And I think that's why balance with everything is so important. You can still be really, really good at stuff. I have no problem with being really, really good at that. but you also need to understand beforehand the sacrifice that it takes. Like when I have a kid, and my kid comes to me and he wants to be really, really good at something.
Yes.
I'm not going to say the stuff to turn him away from this, because I'll support him if he's good at whatever. Fortnite, I don't even care if he's that good at it, if he thinks he can be that great at it. But you need to understand the other things that you may miss out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't ever go back in time. You always got time in front of you, not behind you. Now, you might be able to make some stuff up back there, but I would hate to get to that part, because me and you both hate this. If you get to a point in life and you're like, man, I wish I should have done that. I wish I should have done that. I wish I should have done that.
Well, I try not to do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's because whether your parents were such good parents that they've instilled you on those kind of topics, or you've just worked on yourself so much to where you've looked at that. So you've worked on yourself so much that you don't let the quest for more distract you from the beauty of enough.
Yeah.
And I hope that doesn't happen to anybody, because I would hate to have to see that.
At one point, I think the quest for more would have probably ended up with me dead.
Interesting.
I wanted to be great. I wanted to be, I mean, you never know. It still could, but we'll see. I'm a bit of a workaholic, but some of the jobs that I was wanting to do, because I felt like they would give me more purpose and more people would look and give me respect or whatever it was that I thought that I would get. When I realized what I would miss out on by doing that job, and when I really decided that I wanted to be around, I didn't want to have to leave or travel. I want to be around the people who really make my day-to-day in my life like so much greater than it is without them. And I got to think on that. That's when I was able to forgive some people who had told me to second-guess myself and question those thoughts. Because at first I thought they're just holding me back. They don't want me to be good, or they don't want me to be great. They want me to be mediocre like everybody else. And at that time, my quest for accolades and notoriety and these other things would have probably ended up with me dead somehow. But instead, I chose the people that I enjoy and the things that I enjoy to a certain degree. And I think that I'm not going to miss choosing the life I have now over like what it could have been.
Right.
And I think it's all going to work out for the better.
Well, good. Then
So-
you have a good outlook on life. You don't have to be a downer.
I am a downer, though.
But you don't have to be, though.
I mean, nobody has to be anything.
Like the authentic, whatever that word is.
the authentic.
Yes. Of what you just said
Yeah.
outweighs the bad thoughts you have.
Yeah. Well, sometimes though, let me put it this way.
Like I got another question after this we got to dive into before the end of this pod.
Well, here, let me throw this one out real quick. Because if I can remember a time when everybody said, like, I was like one of the happiest people they knew. And I was all like, everybody, you wouldn't catch me not smiling and this and that. And some people still say I'm really great to interact with, which I would agree. But maybe
are you faking it?
But I may not actually be happy all the time. And I don't think I smile as much as I used to. And I think there's a couple reasons for that, you know.
Is you refer to yourself all the time
Yeah.
as a workaholic.
Yes.
Are you saying that cutting yourself down, or are you saying that like it's a good thing? I can't ever tell. Because it's interesting.
Yes.
If even though most people look at it as a bad thing, if you enjoy staying after work for 2 hours and working, like if you really enjoy that, then I've been a bad friend on giving you crap about it. If you actually enjoy that.
Right.
Because there's a difference between somebody that likes to work and there's somebody that feels like they have to be working.
I feel like I have to work. I can't just let go.
Why though?
I think it's some of that quest for more.
But what's the more though?
I don't know. I think it's the chance.
Like let's say this, and I'm not saying this talking crap about anybody bad. I'm just saying this so I can help you realize what you want.
Yeah.
If our boss came up to you and said,
"John,
you're going to stay in this position forever," but you'll end up getting paid like a high up, whatever that high up is.
Yeah.
Are you going to sit back and be like, "I'm okay with that"? And are you still going to continue to work 2 hours after work every day?
I don't know. For now, yeah, because I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know anymore.
I get that. I'm with you.
I used to feel a lot more sure of myself and the things I wanted and the things I was going to do in life and the things that this and the things that this and that. It's easy to say, well, I'm going to be this and I'm going to do that. And then you get here and then you're like, nah, I don't really care. That doesn't really matter to me.
But the work does.
To a certain degree. Because I feel like it, I don't know. It's like it shows. Like if I don't, if I don't put in that effort.
Whose point are you trying to make though? Is it like a thing with you that you're like, I need to be here doing this? Is it something that's like, maybe if I do this, other people will recognize it?
I never do it to get. I try not to let myself get into that trap of doing things to get praise from other people.
Mm-hmm.
But part of me does like the idea that, like, by not doing, like, not trying to get the praise, but putting in the extra effort, that there is some level of reward along my path, whatever that is.
What if there wasn't, though? Are you cool with that?
Then I die at some point. And
but that's why I'm at. So you are cool with that?
I guess. What else am I going to do?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Because only two things can happen.
I do think you enjoy working.
I do.
Where we are.
Yeah.
And if you continually get to work there for the rest of your life, I do think there's a level of happiness that you'll have because you actually enjoy working there.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be problems with everything.
Yeah.
But
nothing's perfect.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, I don't think technically that you're a workaholic. I just think that you like it. Because if say I was your boss, and I came up to you and I was like, John, I really appreciate you working here. You're a great asset to have. You will continuously get rewarded for that all the time. But I'm going to let you know right here, right now, you staying after 5 does nothing. He's coming up and telling you that he appreciates you a lot because you do what you do every day. And you will continuously always get rewarded for that.
Yeah.
But it's because you do a good job during that time. Now, I'm not saying grilling you at all here for staying after if you enjoy it.
Right.
But if you're constantly thinking that I have to do this or I'm going to be a failure, I'm afraid at a certain point it's just going to catch up.
What do you mean it's going to catch up?
It'll catch up to the point to where we'll start seeing diminishing returns through life.
Yeah, probably.
And then that therefore makes you stay an extra hour after work. And then it just all degrades from there. And why would you want that as a high established employee if you want to keep getting better and better and better. Like if I came to you with a potion,
Yeah.
and I offered it to you,
Yeah.
and I said, John Boy, I'm going to give you this potion right here. And what it's going to do, it's going to require you get off work at 6 o'clock. You can't stay after 6. You have to, after 6, you have to do something, whatever you want to do. and then after that, this is a mind-blowing thing. And I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying, just imagine if this was offered to you. Just because you took that extra hour, you're not at work, and you're having a good time, or you're doing whatever it is, you're trying to find some other hobby that you want to get into, whatever. Mm-hmm. It makes you more productive the next days to where you don't have to stay past till 6.
This guy, you're cracking me up right now. Okay, so let me break it down this way, because the more we get to talk and think about it here, there's a certain level of self-validation that I get.
Yep.
From putting in extra effort.
Yep.
Knowing that I put in the extra effort when nobody was watching, nobody asked me to, gives me a certain level of feel good.
Does it make you feel good, though?
Really?
Does it make you feel good?
To a certain degree. It's also upsetting, though, because you find yourself putting in extra effort, and you're in the minority. You know, you're in like the 2% of people that do that, because everybody else doesn't care. Bell rings, they run out the door. Bye-bye. But
I don't know if it's not care, though, dude. I don't say after 5 much, and I care.
Yeah. But
if everything was done at 5,
yeah,
I still think you would stay after 5. And I'm trying to figure out why, is what I'm saying.
This podcast took a turn.
I know.
I don't know what you're going to name it.
I don't either.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Because I don't think I'm running from anything. I don't think I'm hiding from anything. But at the same time, I don't know what else I would do. What would I do?
Well, you won't know because you're too busy thinking about work.
Yeah, but if I know, like, that matters to me.
Like, is it
like going to work, like waking up and going to work matters to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
And so
I enjoy being at work. I really do.
Yeah, but I mean, like it is a, like, I don't know if I couldn't, like I don't know what I would do if I couldn't work.
You just go work somewhere else.
Right, but no, but I mean, like if something happened, right? It's like you have to find something to pour your energy into.
For sure.
That's similar to something I was talking about with Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told him I have more energy that I need to pour into something outside of work.
I was about to say that's where the key, because I think the 2 hours after work drains the energy. You have an energy tank, like a battery.
Maybe it does. And look, I have concerns. Like, yeah, I have worries about working extra a lot, okay?
Do you really, though?
Yeah.
Like what?
Sometimes I think I'll wake up one day, like 60 years old, and I'll have a house and a car, and all of y'all will have something else going on, and that'll be all I have. Like, y'all will be too busy to hang out. I won't have a family. My family will be dead or have moved off.
What does that have to do with working, though?
Well, all I did was work my whole life away. I never chose to go and do any of the other things, but then I don't even know where to begin. I'm good at working, and I've proven that. I succeed.
For sure.
I succeed in the workplace.
For sure.
And I can put so much of my energy towards that, like, that it's scary. How much energy I can put into doing that to be successful.
But what I'm saying is,
and it's rewarding.
What if
feel successful is rewarding?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that part. But what if somebody came up to you, and said you staying after work is more detrimental than it is? Like, imagine our boss coming up to you and saying, "John, you staying after work is more detrimental than it is beneficial."
To who?
To the company.
I'd say how.
What if he tells you how?
I'd be shocked.
But what would you work to change that?
I'd ask. I'd say, well, what do you want me to do instead?
He says, I want you to leave at 5.
I'd say, okay, I guess so.
Well, there you go.
But then what do I do then?
Well, I don't know, brother. That's what you got to figure out. Come
I don't
hang
know
out
what
with
to do.
us, go shoot guns.
You're not always available. Get out of here.
Well,
with
no,
that.
but guns are.
Yeah, but I can't shoot them
I
every
do.
day.
I do something different every day after work, dude. We play music one day, do a podcast one day.
Yeah,
I mow the lawn one day.
Yeah.
Clean up my house one day.
yeah.
I think honestly, and we'll end it here. I think once you get a house, I think you will pick up more stuff. I think you'll be so excited to work on your house that it will overcome the excitement and possibly dread you have of staying after 5 and working at the job.
I hope, because I ain't excited about a house at all right now.
You were excited about it 2 weeks ago.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
It doesn't matter. What's it matter? I go through these spells. It's very interesting.
But what's it matter you staying after 5 though?
But what's it matter if I do?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What's it matter if I do? What's it matter if I don't?
I'm with you on that.
That's my argument. Like, if you say, why stay after 5? And I say, why not?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying before, if you enjoy it and it brings pride and happiness to you, then I've been a bad friend trying to stop you.
I don't know. It depends. Some days I do enjoy it. Some days I don't.
Right. And I get that. I'm with you.
Some days I need to, because that time by myself, I can accomplish a ton.
You know where else you can do that? In your house by yourself when you get a house.
What am I going to accomplish there?
Dude, I don't know. You'll build something.
I know, but like I'm saying, I accomplished a lot at work today by staying a little bit late.
Yes, but what if the next day somebody came in and said, that means nothing?
But they won't. I made sure to pick something that was really important.
But what if they did, though?
I'd probably call you pissed.
Okay. If you went to your house and you did that,
Yeah.
there's nobody that's you have to solidify for that. You can sit back and say, I did that. And because I did that. I don't have to go show nobody. And I think you would get a lot of happiness out of that.
Maybe.
I think so. So I say build the house. Or I say this too. Go rent one for a little while.
Yeah, you're such a renter.
Just to see if you like it. And then if you don't, then you can start building one.
It doesn't matter if I like it or don't like it.
I think it will matter though, because imagine, let's say you say you don't care right now.
Yeah.
Imagine you don't work at Cersei Industrial Products.
Yeah.
You would start caring. Because
In what way?
'cause the way of life, because you don't get to see the people you love to see every day.
Yeah.
So you would find a way to care. You'd get off work at 5 every day.
Depends. What if I got another good job?
Really?
Yeah, really.
All right.
You never know though.
You don't ever know.
I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know. Because you don't know.
Brother, what do I know?
Well, nothing's guaranteed. Well, then why are you trying to tell me what to do?
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to make it apparent if the things that you're going after are things that you really, really want.
But what if I don't know what I want?
Well, I would try to find steps to take. I would pray about it. I say, Jesus, I don't know what I want. Point me in the direction of what I want. And I think, I've always said this.
He's trying.
I've always said this. I think the things that you like is the thing God is always trying to pinch at you, saying, that's it, dude. And every now and then he might clock you in the right hand, and he's like, that's it. That's the thing you're good at right there. Find a way to follow that. And it might even be something just like you're good at talking. Like,
I could give a list of things I'm pretty good at.
Exactly. Find those things. Those are obviously the things you take enjoyment on, because that's why this podcast is so fun, because we both like to talk. So it's like, find the things you're good at.
Yeah.
Those are the things you take enjoyment on.
Yeah.
And then dive into that sucker.
Yeah.
It's like for me playing guitar.
Yeah.
I will never be anything good at playing guitar. Like, I'll never be in a band. I'll never.
This guy's lying through his teeth.
I'll never be anything of that nature ever.
Yeah.
But I know I'm good at that.
Literally one of the best guitar players I know.
And I can do things like that.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to get the banjo back out and start ripping the banjo. Guys, this has been a good podcast. I can't believe our cameras actually stayed charged this long. It's hot
crazy.
as crap in here. So
got the AC running.
We do got the AC running. So hope everybody out there enjoyed this podcast.
Maybe you got something out of it. We got some therapy, got some quizzing.
Dude,
I don't know. We love it.
I'm loving it, dude.
If you feel like me or you like anything we've said, leave a comment. How about that?
Yeah.
This guy, if you want to, I don't really read the comments, but he'll let me know. So,
yep, I will. I do read all the comments.
Yeah, he does let me know.
And I normally talk back in the comments too. So anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. This has been Skeptics Podcast number 49.
Yes. All right.
Y'all have a good one. We're out.